If you're in the market right now, if you're a trader, if you're someone that's in the stock market in general, this is not a day that you ignore the news cycle. And I'm gonna go over everything. We've got geopolitical headlines, central bank shock, and social media rumors, whether they're true or not, they're all colliding at once. And I'm gonna give you the real deal, the sauce, the nuts and bolts, the everything and anything of what's happening in this video right now. If you guys don't know me, I'm Sumi from Team Basani, and we're going to talk about what's going on in the market. If you ever want to see me trade live, click the link down below where you can catch all my live trading and see me make money, and you can learn more about trading just from watching me. But with that being said, let us dive into this. So let's start off with the headline that's lighting up X right now, and that's actually making the markets go nuts. There are rumors going around right now that President Trump is going to address the nation about potentially escalating some military action with Venezuela. Now, be very clear, this is not officially confirmed from the White House, so these are rumors, but I want you to be aware and how this is pricing into the market, because the market is really operating off speculation and prediction and what's going to happen. So this stuff, even though it's not true, is still relevant. The source rail is coming from right here, commenters and secondhand congressional briefings, which means that this is rumor driven, not policy confirmed. But once again, here's what you got to understand. Markets don't wait for confirmation. Markets don't give a fuck. Markets hear something, people hear something, because look, at the end of the day, stocks are companies, companies are people, and people are predictable, and people are based off of emotion. Things are going to move. So we're looking at risk-off behavior, we're looking at defensive sector rotation, and we're looking at a lot of expansion in terms of volatility. And if this turns out to be nothing, volatility is going to fade, things are going to kind of peak back up to normal. But if it's real, energy, defense, and safe havens are going to react immediately. So number two, let's talk about how traders react to geopolitical headlines. So when a geopolitical headline hits, money moves fast and, in a good way, predictably. First thing you're gonna see is oil is gonna spike first. Second, defense stocks are gonna catch bid. Third, indexes chop and then start to trend. Four, volatility premium expands. Five, crypto reacts very emotionally but not logically. Even false alarms can damage momentum because algorithms don't care about Twitter. They care about, well, I guess it's X now, X credibility. They care more about keywords and momentum. This is why you see SPY just fucking going down. QQQ underperforming. And VIX pushing higher before anybody watches the news. Third, let's talk about the poly market and sentiment signals. Another important market are the prediction markets. When platforms like poly markets start pricing up for geopolitical outcomes, that tells you one thing. Speculative capital is hedging risk. Even if the probability is wrong, the flow is going to move the market itself. It's like insurance, okay? As your boy, you know, I do insurance. People don't buy insurance because they know there's going to be a fire. They think they buy it because of the probability of there going to be a fire. People buy things in the probability that something bad could happen in terms of insurance. So it's the same thing here. I also want to talk about the Bank of Japan. This is kind of came up in the headlines with Warren Buffett, and this is a big deal. It's very quiet, but it's a big deal. The Bank of Japan confirming the rate increase is a very big deal. And most retail traders underestimate this every single time. Why? Because Japan is not just another country. It is the backbone of global carry trades, cheap liquidity, and yen-funded leverage. When Japan raises the rates, yen strengthens, carry trades upwind, and global liquidity tightens up. It doesn't crash the markets overnight, but it just adds more pressure on the surface, which can cause more rigid movements. So let's talk about what this means for stocks during this week. So put it all together, you got geopolitical rumor risk, you have central banks tightening pressure, you have higher positioning in equities, and you have elevated options activity. This combination leads to a very, very, very choppy price action. Dude, it was fucking nuts today. Fake breakouts, fast reversals, and premium selling environments. It is a very difficult environment to trade in. This is not a YOLO week, okay? Get it clear. This is a risk managed and disciplined week. It's probably better to stay cash than just go all in. How I'd approach the market right now, today, I being honest with you, I did not do well. I had an L for the day, which is very, very normal. Like, you know, we have days that we win, we have days that we lose. I haven't lost in a long time, but there is a lot of stuff going on. And let me give you my little diagnosis on, okay? Number one, size down. That's one thing I did correctly. I sized the fuck down. I went light on every position that I took this morning. Two, you gotta let price confirm. Don't try to bottom tip it. Don't try to top wick it. Try to get the momentum when it's moving. And also avoid the overnight positions of long swings unless you're hedged. Probably not a good idea. Just understand that movements are going to happen up and down aggressively. Don't panic sell on the headlines. Don't freak out. Just stay with it. Sometimes it's better just not to trade at all and just wait for a better opportunity or a correct setup. But big thing I'll tell you guys is for you momentum traders out there, that's the best thing. Trade with the momentum, but be able to take profits quicker. The market is very choppy. The reversals are going to happen a lot faster. Just be less selfish, size smaller, and I would honestly say, take more trades that make sense for you with the setups and the volatility. So with that being said, I hope you guys join us tomorrow on the live trading session. Link down below. Connect with me, message me on Instagram. And until next time, peace out.